It's your boy Dre, and we're back at it with another video, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to kind of step into a different perspective when it comes to Hunter x Hunter net impact. So normally as gamers, from our perspective, we're just going to just strictly look at, oh hey, is the graphics good, is the gameplay good, like how good is the net code, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. But at the same time, we have to look at there's a lot of reasons why things are certain ways in games, right? Oh hey, there's like a certain limitation on how good we can make this net code because I don't know, maybe the engine that they're using is outdated or just isn't very good. Maybe from a technical side of things, maybe the game just needs to be restructured and retooled all over again. How big is our budget? Like how much can we actually spend on this dev team, and how much should we invest? Because if we overinvest and it fails, we're gonna be in a negative. So yeah, I'm gonna try to attempt to gain a different perspective because, you know, I'm not a dev, I don't know anything, I don't know shit about game development. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to, you know, step in their shoes a little bit. So one thing that I think is important for the future of this game, don't have to have the same ulterior goals and motives, but they kind of had to come to a middle ground and kind of both agree on something. And you guys already know where I'm going with this, and if you know, you know, on like certain philosophies that they wanted to do. Like they wanted to run their game in a certain way, because at the end of the day, they did make the game. All y'all did was you know, fund it, and they just did not want to, you know what I'm saying, like a group, or you know, bow down to Bandai saying, oh, you know what I'm saying, we want you to make the game this way, but we wanted to make it this way because it's our game and we made it. We're you know, thriving, making content on this game. The game consistently to this day has healthy player numbers. It just got rollback netcode not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like the game is thriving, even though, you know, it's kind of like sort of on a decline, but it's really not. The game is literally the third best selling anime game ever, with 10 million copies being sold. Like it's insane how this game was successful, and it's actually a great idea that Bushy Road actually kind of took a step back and said, hey, what does fans of fighting games and anime gamers want at this point? Because we see, hey, maybe they're just not into 3D arena fighters anymore because such and such games and such and such studios just keep shoving it down their throats. Let's do something different, you know. Let's find a studio that has the same philosophy, that wants to be successful, that wants to create something great, and, you know, just, you know what I'm saying, just work together and have the same mindset in the direction that you want to go with the game for it to be successful. Because like I said, you can learn something from Dragon Ball FighterZ. Learn that. Please just be on the same page when it comes to the philosophy of the game and what y'all both want it to be. So that is the first perspective of, you know, what happens when a studio wants the devs, or when a publisher wants the devs to do something that they want to do, but the devs don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't have to have the same end goals. Just at least have one common goal. At least I hope so. At least I hope that's the case, because that's how a lot of games fail, believe it or not. So the second perspective that I want to go into is, I don't want to keep reiterating on this, but I feel like I don't have a choice. Graphics, they don't have, it's clear as day that they don't have a very big budget, like at all. So that's one thing I'm kind of taking easy on them, because sometimes some of these investors don't want to put so much money behind a project for it to fail, because we've seen it really doesn't matter when it comes to fighting games or anime games, or in general, it's all games. You don't have to spend that much money to make a video game nowadays. You really don't. It's just people say, oh, we need this much amount of money, this one game, but if it flops, bro, like you're fucked. Like people get laid off because they spend too much money on just to make a singular game, and it just, sometimes you just don't need to spend that much, especially for a Hunter x Hunter fighting game. You do not need to spend $200 million to make this game. Let's be honest. I will admit though that the graphics could be better. The budget's not that high, so like I'm giving them a break on that, you know what I'm saying, because they're trying their best with what they have. So as long as the gameplay is smooth and everything it works, it doesn't have to look the best, you know what I'm saying. So they're just working with the resources that they have at the end of the day. It's not like they was just able to pull money out of thin air, you know, because I guarantee you, if they could, the graphics would be way better. So I'm kind of giving them a break on that. I'm gonna be honest, man, this is just a guess because we just don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff we still don't know. My guess is that at least 40 to 40 to 50% of the budget is licensing. Let's be honest, because it costs a lot of money to license these things. Like you can't just make a Hunter x Hunter fighting game. You have to get licensed for this type of stuff, just like Naruto, just like Bandai has the license to make Naruto, not Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball games, Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, and so on and so forth. Anything that has, you know, Marvel, like, you know what I'm saying. And I mean, Bushy Road Games, I mean, they probably got money, but they not balling like that to where they can just shove out 70-80 million to develop this game, which like I said, it shouldn't. But like they develop games like Genka, Card Fight Vanguard off the Switch, and it's also on PC. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, they developed Love Live on the mobile devices. So yeah, they have a pretty good track record of games, you know what I'm saying. They got some experience in the industry for sure. I don't know any numbers of how much they made off of those games. So like I said, like they kind of just working with what they have, you know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all, because if this game does decently well, they can just refund it, put even more resources in the game, and it's gonna make it even better. I don't even think that's a bad thing. And this doesn't even just go into how much the game should cost. Like I always talk about budgets and how this game is going to be perceived, and the way it looks and how it plays. I don't even say how much this game is probably going to be. They're going to make it full price? Are they going to make it half price? Is it going to be $20? Probably not. I think it's going to be, personally, I think it's going to be like around 30, 40, 50. You might be pushing it. 60, you're definitely pushing it. And 70, you're just straight trolling, in my opinion. But you know, like I said, look, we don't, and that's another thing I haven't even gone into. We don't even know what's actually in this game. Is it just online? Are we getting a story mode? Are we getting any arcade modes, other game modes? So like at the end of the day, we don't know the budget. Like I said, at the end of the day, we don't know how much they're getting, because usually with like fighting games, the problem with some of these fighting games is that it doesn't offer like enough content. So if you charge $60-70 for a fighting game and it doesn't have any content, like that game is going to flop, because players at the end of the day into just online, like especially like casual. If you want to attract like a casual player base, which you are going to make more money if you want to attract more casual players, they're not gonna hop into online. You for sure want to throw in some story mode, some goofy game modes, maybe that's offline, maybe a tower system, kind of like Mortal Kombat. Just saying. Look, just me brainstorming. Anything goofy, or you know, that's fun, or maybe you can take it seriously. It doesn't really matter. Anything that is outside of online, and you can put it into this game, and you can maybe fit into the budget. Like I said, this conversation is so polarizing that we just don't know. Like, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because it's just so much into this game besides the gameplay, the graphics. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on trying to look at it from a different lens. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want to enjoy more videos like this and anime gameplays and videos like this, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and also don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Link is in the description down there below, so check those out. Follow me on there, and I'll try to follow you back too as well. It's your boy Dre, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.